So it's been a while since I have picked up my camera. It's been an interesting week. That's to put it nicely. Andrew has made some decisions on what he wants to do with his life. He's gonna try and go to the fire academy in Colorado Springs. So that's really exciting that he finally has kind of a direction and something that he's looking forward to and is excited about. So he's in the process of, doing all the tests and all the preparation for it. So it's nice to see him happy. It's the first time I've seen him like happy and excited about something for a really long time. So it makes me really happy that he's at that point. But the really sad thing, and the reason I really haven't filmed all that much this past week, actually I didn't film at all. What was it? It was Tuesday. So last Tuesday, we had to put Breesy down. And it was hard. It was a really hard choice. She was walking funny and she looked like she kind of had a lump on her, I think left hip on her left side. And so we took her into the vet, and they thought it might have been like a broken leg or kind of a, dislocated something or some inflammation, because she was really swollen and also really bruised on that left leg. And they took her back and did an x-ray and found a pretty massive tumor. I mean, it's probably about this big, and hedgehogs really aren't big. They're kind of about that big if you draw a circle. So it was a pretty big tumor. And she... So, it was a big tumor, and there wasn't any way to come back from it. And I wouldn't have wanted to put her through any kind of extensive treatment. Like, I wouldn't have done surgery. I wouldn't have, it's not fair to an itty bitty little animal that doesn't understand what's going on to put them through all that. But it wasn't an option. Apparently the tumor was too large for any of those options. So it made my choice a little easier, but they offered palliative care, and again I said no. Like, if it's gonna happen, just give me some time with her, and I'll say my goodbyes, and then I'll let her go. So it was hard. It was really rough, because I mean, we weren't really expecting it, so it wasn't. There was just kind of like, oh, this is happening. Like, it was, I don't know. So it was hard. So I got to sit with her. Andrew and I said our goodbyes, and then I got to hold her while she passed, and say goodbye and cuddle with her and kiss her one more time. And I got to say goodbye. And it was the right thing to do. I don't regret it. I'm not upset that we had to do it. It's just hard. She was pretty wonderful. She was the first animal that I've owned that I've actually taken responsibility for. Like, I've had a lot of, hamsters and gerbils, and I actually had another hedgehog, but that was all when I was younger. Like, she was the first animal that was mine and truly mine, and that I took sole care of, and I didn't really have my mom's help. I didn't really have anybody's help. Like, she was mine, and the one I made all the decisions for, and so she was kind of my first kid, and so it's just hard. It's still kind of hard. The first day we were really, really weepy, really sad, and it's still hard, but it's gotten a little easier, not easier, but more normal. And the hardest thing is, looking at her corner. Over that green chair is where she used to be, in that corner, and not having her cage there. Her cage is in the garage, and Andrew's been great, and like, he took care of all of her like fleece and bedding and stuff, and it's just hard. It's just weird, and it's just hard, and it's sad. So I mean, she got me through a lot. She got me through nursing school on times that I really didn't want to study or I was overwhelmed or needed a break, like I'd get her out and, you know, love on her, and she was just pretty wonderful and pretty great. So it's just really hard. And that's kind of why I haven't filmed. I've just kind of been sad. And I've worked a lot. I've worked a lot in the past week. So obviously I don't film on days I work, but I've also just been sad and needing some time just to be sad and be with Andrew and whatnot. But we, our vet is pretty wonderful, and we were there and they made us this for our Breesy, and it's up on our mantle next to my Hedgehog. It's a sweet thing, and so it sits right up here on our mantle, and it's just a piece of her. You know, it's not much, but it's something. It's a little kind of memory for her, and just sad. But I'm watching, if you can see it, I'm watching the New Orleans Saints game tonight. Hopefully they'll do well. They haven't done very well, but hopefully they'll get a win in there for Breesy. The reason Breezy's name is Breesy is I love Drew Brees, so her name is Breesy, spelled B-R-E-E-S-Y, for him. So we used to watch New Orleans games together, and I don't know. I just miss her. It's just sad. I'm the kind of person that treats my animals like their family. They're my kids, you know, to an extent. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna spend $10,000, $20,000 on my animals, but they're still my kids and they're my family. And so when one goes, it's hard. And Breezy's really the first one that's died that I've really felt, like truly felt in my soul. She's the first one I really took responsibility for. So I'm just gonna put in a few clips of her and pictures and just kind of a little memory vlog for her. She was wonderful, and I miss her, and I love her. And I got 2.5 really good years with her. So she was 4 when she died, and sweet as can be, still happy, still lovable, and she's just good. So I love you, Breesy Mia, and we miss you a lot. My little girl.